Minister, would you like to carry on? Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Jenny, and congratulations to you on all the great work that your team and Link do. To distinguished guests all, my parliamentary colleagues, it's wonderful to have so many people here, standing room only, literally, which is terrific. And we're very lucky that we live in a great state of Tasmania. We indeed have a very exciting future ahead of us all, and I guess we're all here as part of our support for 2610 is that we can make sure that as many people as possible can be part of Tasmania's very exciting future. But we have a number of challenges, and we know that from studies that almost 1 in 2 adult Tasmanians lack the literacy skills that they need to engage fully with family, with their community, indeed their work in today's modern world. This means that for almost half of us, life is harder than it needs to be. It means that Tasmania is missing out on the full contribution of all its people. Literacy and numeracy are more than being able to read, to write and to do maths. They mean being able to apply those skills, often, as we all now know, in a digital context, to the demands of the modern world. The advance of technology means the skills we need are more complex today than they were 50 years ago. It doesn't matter whether you've got a desk job or growing veggies, growing salmon, fixing water pipes, building a house. All employees need sound reading and writing and maths and digital skills. We need those skills to work safely, to communicate clearly and to use our workplace technology and comply with the standards. Good literacy and numeracy skills improve a person's quality of life. They make people more likely to have a job, earn a good income, be in good health and be involved, I think most importantly, with their family and with their community. And they have an impact beyond the individual. Communities with higher literacy levels are more resilient and have higher per capita income. Businesses with more literate workforces are more productive. The children of parents with the skills and confidence to read to them and to help them learn perform better at school. We know that, in addition to having high-quality skilled teachers and great quality schools, children need their parents to have aspirations for them and have the skills to help them learn beyond school if they are to reach their full potential. So making a difference for Tasmanian adults now, for the people who are no longer in our schools, has to be part of our work to lift educational outcomes in this state. Tasmania recognised this 5 years ago and began doing something about it through the Adult Literacy Action Plan of 2010 to 15. That plan and Tasmania's commitment to raise adult literacy levels had tripartisan support, and I was pleased to reconfirm this government support to the plan when I became Minister of Education back in April last year. And I do very much mean that very genuinely about the tripartisan support. In fact, I recall in 2012 being at the Devonport Link when the plan was launched. I was most impressed, of course, with the logo and the 2610 catchphrase as it was, still is, of course, but also the way that we can engage adults in improving literacy and numeracy. And so from that point on, it's most very much had very clear tripartisan support, which is terrific. So I commend the previous government on their initiative. The 2610 plan to date has, of course, during that time, established a statewide network of adult literacy coordinators in Link Tasmania, as Jenny has said, community corrections and Risdon Prison, recruited and trained volunteer adult literacy tutors as well. 2610, representing the 26 letters of the alphabet and the 10 digits we use for counting, has become a way we can talk about adult literacy and numeracy without stigma. Since its launch in October 2012, 2610 has raised awareness of the adult literacy challenge in our state and helped individuals and organisations take that action. And it has raised awareness of the importance of communicating clearly in plain English. 2610 has delivered literacy awareness and plain English workshops to organisations and communities across the state. It has provided information through its website, Facebook page and telephone hotline. Through the 2610 grants program, 2610 has supported close to 80 employers and community organisations. These grants have helped improve the literacy of employees and community members and make workplaces more accessible for people who need to improve their skills. I was very pleased to recently award more than $500,000 in 2610 employer grants to a further 11 organisations across Tasmania. I look forward to meeting one of those in the northwest on Friday. Grant recipients have been as diverse as Southern Water, now Taswater, who we'll hear from shortly, who will tell us about their project to build the literacy skills of 86 field workers, and the Circular Head Council to support the development of their inspirational community literacy plan. And it is one example of how a community can rally together. And there are a number of examples, in fact, in Circular Head who have done a tremendous job of engaging their community, rural and regional community, in the importance of literacy and numeracy and enhancing and improving the capacity of their community. Since 2010, over 7,000 Tasmanian adults have received support to improve their literacy and numeracy through the 2610 grants program and the Link Tasmania Literacy Network, and over 100 organisations and businesses have taken action to improve adult literacy in many different ways. Tasmania, in fact, is leading the nation by taking action on this issue, and our efforts have been recognised nationally. And now we want to take the next step. And today I'm proud to launch the 2610 Tasmania's Strategy for Adult Literacy and Numeracy 2016 to 2025. And to support the drive and strategy, a brand new website has an expanded 2610 coalition. The 2610 Coalition is a committed group of people who volunteer their time to champion the cause of adult literacy and numeracy and advocate for action in their respective sectors. And today I'm pleased to appoint 6 new members to join the existing 4, Siobhan Gaskell, Mary Bent, Royce Fairbrother and Joe Crothers, who have given so much of their time to 2610 over the past 3 years, and I thank them most sincerely very much for their work. The new members of the 2610 Coalition are Tanya Dennison, Melissa Gray, Angela Ross, Tim Tierney, Malcolm Wells and Daryl Quillam, who you might know as the Mayor of Circular Head, who will take on the role of Chair. These new appointments give the Coalition a broader reach across a range of key sectors, including health, law, building and construction, civil engineering, state and local government and media, and of course the community. We are making 2610 a vehicle to enable truly genuine collaborative partnerships right across the state. And I welcome all members of the Coalition here today. And I also welcome representatives of our 2610 member organisations, 2610 supporters, Link Tasmania Literacy Coordinators, volunteer tutors, which are a number of them, and motivated Tasmanians who have come forward to improve their literacy and numeracy skills. Every one of you is a key player in the collective effort we need to lift our state. 2610 Tasmania's Strategy for Adult Literacy and Numeracy 2016 to 2025 is a long-term strategy for all Tasmania. It is a framework to enable business, community groups, government, education and training providers and individuals to become involved and work together to ensure all adults have the reading, writing, the numeracy and communication skills they need for both life and, of course, for work. The government is committed to funding the direct provision of literacy and numeracy support to adults through Link Tasmania and through the 2610 grants program, and we are also committed, as indeed we all are right across Parliament, to supporting 2610 with financial and human resources. But government alone cannot solve this issue. We will only achieve the ambitious goals we have set in this strategy if we are all to work together and make whatever contribution that we can. And it will be worth it for every one of us if we do. Through more partnerships, we want to take Tasmania towards the 2610 vision for a community where every individual reaches their full potential and makes the greatest contribution that they can to our state. A state where everyone knows about adult literacy and numeracy, where everyone is supported to improve their skills and to help others, and where everyone communicates clearly. I wholeheartedly endorse the strategy, and I thank you all for your interest and involvement. It's a pleasure to be able to launch a strategy today to commend all those involved. And I would now like to invite 2610 Coalition member Royce Fairbrother to say a few words. Thank you so much, Royce.